What's it like working for Coach Williams?
That's a loaded question because we've been friends for 34, 35 years, and so I met him when he was 18 and I was 25. So I was thinking about it the other day. It's a strange dynamic in this type of deal to be able to work with your really good friend at this level and see him on a day-to-day basis. So, I think as we get older, we probably should be more thankful for that, that you get to see somebody that you would be friends with whether you were doing this or not. I don't think many people get to do that.
I'll throw a serious one at you. With you got honored before the Lamar game. What did that mean to you to be able to?
I'm going to give you a fake answer because the real answer wouldn't be printable. To be honest with you, no, I mean it felt good. I mean, I thought we had done some really good things when we were there, and it was really nice of Alvin Brooks to do that because Alvin Brooks is a class guy and a really nice person.
What have you learned about this team so far through 4 games as you guys are starting to get into the thick of non-conference play?
We're probably deeper than we have been in the past 4 years, and I think that's a great thing because things will happen throughout the year. People will get hurt. You'll add a guy, subtract a guy, subtract 2 guys, add 2. I mean, I think we're deep enough to try to keep playing through that.
If I'm not mistaken, you're free throw coach, correct? You still free throw coach?
When we shoot 80%, yes. Whenever we don't, no.
Can you?
Yeah. So I was at the last game.
Yeah. When did you? What'd you think of that performance and especially?
Didn't we shoot 80%?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. That's why part of the reason why we won.
He's also the free throw blockout coach.
Okay.
Okay, and so and we missed one, and they scored.
And that's a sin in our program.
Mm-hmm.
But we got 2. He's not saying this. We got 2.
Yeah.
Henry tipped one out. We got another possession. We didn't score. Then we got another one we tipped back, and Zurich scored a layup.
Uh-huh.
I guess to that end too, looks like Manny's kind of changed a little bit of his free throw routine. What kind of went into that, and how you've maybe seen him improve a little bit because of something like that.
You know what? I didn't even notice that, but he probably did that with Coach because they've been shooting a lot together, and Coach has been having them make 100 free throws almost every single day, all of our players. So I think it's really helped him. I did not notice his routine, but he probably needs to keep doing what he's doing because they were going in.
Have you seen the home environment at Reed grow from when you first got here to what it's like typically now?
Oh, I think it's progressively gotten better, and I think all of us know that the more you win, the more people are going to come. I mean, we know that. That's what we live in. I did see what the number of the crowd was for the last game, and I didn't realize it was that many. It looked like it was pretty full, but they listed it almost 12,000. So I think whenever it's full and it's loud, it's one of the hardest places to play, I think.
It's a question I asked Coach last time, but how have you seen the staff, the players adapt to with a year's worth of data to the block charge rule, and how y'all have kind of adapted to that?
It's just really, really hard to take a charge now. So I guess the thing that you work on the most is verticality and, around the rim. Hey, once you get there, if you try to take the charge, it's going to be a block. Just jump as high as you can, stay vertical, try to go chest to chest, make it a hard shot.
You touched on this a little bit, but just as a staff, why do you think Buzz has been able to have so much continuity here?
That question, for me, because I've gotten to see him evolve probably in a way that other people didn't. When I met him, he was a manager. Then I saw him become a young assistant coach, and then he and I actually both became head coaches in the same year. So to watch what he's done is really, really hard. And while you're learning the job on the fly, so to say, because it is a much different job, head coach than assistant, I just think he's become a more mature coach and a better leader. And I think the people that are around him, I think he's very loyal to them, and I think they're very loyal to him as well. And I think that's a big key, because whenever that's at the top and it trickles down, it gets to the players. And I think the players understand that. I think they know that we respect him, he respects us, that we all work really, really hard, that he is a really good leader and a good person, and that we're going to fight for him. And I think it trickles down to our players. And I think that's why the group is so close. The group is close from top to bottom.
Other than playing basketball in Vegas, what else are you excited about for that trip?
That's another hard question.
That's low.
There's a long list of things that we could say, but no, we probably won't have a whole lot of time for anything else. It'll be prep. Even after we play the first 2 games, it'll be 2 days before, for the Saturday game. So it'll be nice, I guess, to be in Vegas, but we probably won't see the outside very much, to be honest. We normally don't. Somebody told me the other day it was the nicest day they'd ever seen in a year, and I didn't know what they were talking about, because we came in the dark and left in the dark.
How unique of a tournament is that, with just kind of the novelty idea of it, with the NIL component and everything?
Yeah, it's different for sure, and from a play standpoint, it's just really, really good teams and a lot of competition. And I guess you could say you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone, because you're raising money for your collective, and, you're playing probably all quad 1 games.
Buzz has mentioned that Zurich's not close to his ceiling yet. What do you think he needs to do to kind of get to where you guys think he can get to?
He probably just needs to play, just play with us more, because he's been a good player. He is a good player. He's got to cut his turnovers down. He knows that. But I think the more that he plays with us, the better he'll be. He was really good the other night. I mean, I thought, other than the turnovers, he's really fast, and he's a big guy. And I think the way he defended really bothered them a lot.
Wrapping up the homestand here tomorrow, what do you want to see from your players before you go to Vegas?
Just to probably play the same way they played against Lamar, the same way they played against Ohio State. Not to – Coach preaches it all the time. It's not it's really not the opponent that we're playing. We feel like we have a good team. We have a lot of confidence and belief in each other, and we just have to keep working on what we need to work on to be really, really good. And that's play a certain way no matter who we're playing. Play hard, play for each other, execute what we have to do.